Alrighty, guys, where we last left off, we had solved the mystery of finding Laurie Gerard, and we've been tinkering around with some puzzles in here.
Took us literally no time at all.
Yeah.
She sucks at making
But the
mysteries.
game just ended. That was the mystery.
Beta version of Last Train to Blue Canyon.
We checked out everything here, so I imagine, with the recent discovery of Barbie doll, we have some people to inform.
Most notably Ken. Let's see what he has to
Projector
say.
Jake mentioned in his letter to Ruth.
Ah, yes, very much, must be.
Looks like I need to enter 8 letters into this thing.
Oh, wait.
Question is, which 8 letters?
Could it possibly be?
The 8 random letters from the last puzzle? I think so. I actually took a picture of them.
Did you really? Wow.
Yeah, let me pull it up.
Look at us. We're overachievers.
Alright, here we go. The letters are N, V...
Okay, hold the phone.
Okay, fine. I am holding the phone. V, R, Z,
Jiminy Crickets. Z,
T,
T.
B, and then the last 2 are A's.
Okay.
You can just click down, instead of going all the way around.
Okay, well, I don't know where they are. Animation time.
Jake Hurley did not invent any of this. This was all given to him by aliens.
Wow. So my question is, what are all these other scrolls?
Maps of other places.
Jake's mine must be somewhere on this map, but where?
So there you have it. Jake has created this elaborate machine in this completely steampunk crazy contraption car of his train that basically, when you solve a bunch of puzzles, will show you the direct location of his mine. And he willed this letter, with all the instructions, to his last living relative, his niece, Ruth, who then crumpled up and threw it away in a rage quit. So now it's our problem.
But I have to say, this just looks like coffee stains.
This does look like coffee stains.
Not really deciphering any type of land here.
I feel like a psychiatrist would show this to me and ask me what I see. It's just a Rorschach test.
Alright, anything else that we can ponder on here?
I need a pickaxe.
Okay. Perhaps not.
Is that the right spelling of axe? I've always wondered about that, because sometimes
Axe.
people don't put an E at the end. And since it's such a short word, it doesn't necessarily look wrong. Hello, Mr. Fluffers.
But we do have another slug here now.
You're right. Can we open up the square and the duck?
Sorry, Mr. Fluffers is blocking the screen, okay.
The way that this puzzle is supposed to work is that there are values, numerical values assigned to each one of these symbols. And I think you can find them on the sampler in Camille's car.
Okay, there's one.
But basically, we're just cheating by throwing stuff on it.
Okay.
This is the first time I've ever noticed that there are actually just levers above all the symbols.
I don't think we can get to the duck yet.
Okay, so we need to find some more slugs. And we'll go have another look at that sampler when we're ready.
True.
Let's go tell Tino that, Laurie showed up.
We have found her, Tino. We are the master detective here.
Well, it's the little lady detective. What do you need?
You
I found Lori.
misogynist.
She was hiding in the caboose.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
He's just like, oh, I don't care.
It turns out that slug wasn't so worthless after all.
That slug? I mean, I knew that slug was a clue. That's why I gave it to you. I mean, I could have found Lori no sweat. But I thought, hey, why not give somebody else a shot? And you came through. Nice job.
Thank you.
It's awfully
But look,
generous.
from now on, if you come across anything that may have something to do with Jake Hurley and his mind, let me know, okay? Just so I can, give you advice, help you sort things out. After all, the opportunity to work side by side with a world-famous police detective doesn't come along every day,
How did you and Lori meet?
We met at a party in New York. Nice girl. Not a lot upstairs. Nice girl.
Oh, you should talk,
Did you
Tino.
two go out?
Nope, no, never went out. No.
Okay, Mr. Detective. Well,
I
know
you don't have to be a detective to know he's lying.
Yeah.
What do you think happened to Jake Hurley?
He probably died trying to work that mine of his all by himself. But I'll let you in on a secret. I'm onto something that could crack this case wide open.
What did you find?
Sorry, can't go into detail. Let's just say that thanks to yours truly, what happened to Jake Hurley won't be a mystery much longer.
Do you think I could take a closer look at that cougar statue?
What, that cigar clipper? Go ahead, take a look.
Look at this thing.
Oh, that is cool. You pull the tail?
Nancy's hands are invisible.
I'll bet I need this stone to build that thing in the diagram I found. But if I remove it now, Tino will know I'm onto something.
Kudos to her
Interesting.
Interactive for making a
I
badass
just wanted to
cutscene
get
where
a
they
good
didn't need
look
one.
at it, that's all.
What else can I do for you?
You've been a big help.
Don't mention it.
So mission objective, distract Tino. Is it also the go-ahead to start picking up? Yeah.
Alright, so we can just start claiming all these gemstones we've seen scattered precariously around the cart.
Tiger's eye moment.
Okay, before we go and talk with,
That
John, let's
tool
have a
I
look at
saw
the
in the
sampler.
caboose. I bet that's what you use to unscrew these bolts.
And this too. Okay, so there's a lot of puzzles we've unlocked now on our way
Ooh,
back.
okay. I forgot that they all change.
Shouldn't be that bad. Actually, maybe this puzzle's hell on Senior Detective. Who knows?
That one doesn't move. Good to know.
So you probably want to do that one last.
Okay, I'm noticing something here. Which one does this move? Okay. Good. I just need to fix oh, it moves that.
Nearly. So close.
No, I think I've got it.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, change it. Yep. Okay.
And now we have another puzzle.
Another puzzle. I love this pies puzzle though. It's just fun.
It's nice to see how some things can just move all at once. And they fix each other in real time.
Oh, that's annoying.
So all the red ones and blue ones move at the same time, but the green ones are just regular.
Okay. Oh, that's annoying. Maybe I want to go like this instead. Yeah, that's it.
Looks much better.
Here we go.
Booyah.
All right. Nice job,
It's
Nancy.
just a fun puzzle to do.
Okay, now let's look at the
I sure
sampler
hope
again.
there's more of them.
So, the duck is 1. That's the value for that. And so we got the duck. We just had to, like, add 4 and 3, and then a -7, and we got 1.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we did it the other way. I forget. It was something like that. And then the square's value is 4, so that's on the far right. That might be a little more difficult to do. And look
We've
at that.
already gotten the 4. We just need the duck.
The owl and cherries is on one of the train cars, so that's the hint is that you're supposed to do that. I had never really noticed that, because I don't really need the sampler to solve the puzzle. You can kind of just solve the puzzle by messing around.
True.
Let's go tell
But
John that we found
We
Lori.
should be able to get 1 though, because we have an 8 and a 7. Would we not just like not use the 3? Maybe do we have to use all of them? Maybe I don't. What is this?
Maybe we
There's
do.
A paper here.
Sickly Sarah caught a germ so new it made one of her pretty green eyes turn blue.
Hmm.
Another doll reference.
It's very unique cursive. I don't know if I could read that.
I'm excited to do the dolls today. That's a great puzzle.
I'm
What's up?
So,
I found Lori safe and sound in the caboose, so I guess those vibes you got about her being in serious trouble were wrong.
Strange. My vibes are never wrong. What's even stranger is I'm still getting them. So maybe they're not about Lori. Maybe they're about you.
ask the other thing.
Okay. Is that a threat?
Me? I'm not in any trouble.
Trust me. Either you or Lori is, or soon will be, in big trouble.
Why not Charlena? Huh? Is
No
Charlena
offense,
just
but
free?
I don't believe you.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
I won't keep you any longer.
Take care.
Okay. John Gray, thinking you can just threaten us
Oh,
all
wait a
over
second.
again?
Go back to that. This little funny touch I just noticed. The machine on his right. It's like a radar machine. Go closer. There's 2 blips. That's Nancy and John. I never realized that.
Why would that be us two?
Well, I mean, we're the only 2 living things in the room. I mean, that's not how radar really works, I don't think, but it's
Well, I
supposed to
mean-
detect presences that we can't see. And it's got 2 blips, and there are 2 people in the room.
I guess so it's just scoping this room.
I guess so. Scoping the train car. Wait, that wouldn't even work at all, because we're on a moving train.
Yeah.
What is going on? John, what is this technology you have? It would look like 2 giant streaks if it was accurate.
He's very technologically advanced.
John, how are you... Wait, how the hell is he supposed to be measuring, like, electromagnetic activity in the air if the air is constantly changing? None of this makes sense, John.
Here we go, little... that thing, the lime. But that is a good point. Maybe it just stays the same in the presence of the train. I don't know. 'Cause, like, could you do it in a plane?
Piezoelectricity.
Charlena, help us debunk this.
Yes? What are you working on?
I'm writing my next book. I'm on a deadline, so until I write those two most wonderful of all three-letter words, the end, everywhere I go, my laptop goes, and every chance I get, I write.
I found Lori. She's in the caboose. You were right. She disappeared because she wanted to see which of us would find her first.
And you won. Congratulations.
That looks like it's actually Microsoft Word on her laptop, just like pixelated so that her interactive can't get sued.
Like a 2006 version?
What
Maybe.
else do you know about Jake Hurley? You know, the man who originally owned this train?
Wealthy, imaginative, adventurous, stubborn, egocentric, and most importantly, he was smitten at the age of 35 by a young French woman named Camille Voulet, who died about a year after they were married.
When did he buy this train?
Sometime in the 1870s, he decided to seek his fortune out west, so he had this train custom built so that he, and some years later his wife, could traverse the mountains and plains in relative comfort.
So he went west and became a miner?
All anyone knows for sure is that years after Camille's death, he showed up in Denver with a pouch full of gold nuggets and semi-precious stones, which he used to purchase mining supplies. He refused to say how he'd come by them, which of course led to speculation that he had found a fantastically rich vein somewhere. Although to this day, its existence remains unsubstantiated, and its location quite unknown.
The others on the train, John Gray and that police detective, do you know them very well?
I don't know them at all. Needless to say, I don't watch television, so I've never even seen Mr. Gray before. Although I do know that his profession, if you can call it that, is rife with crackpots. As for Mr. Balducci, from what I've read, his success in solving those robberies was less a matter of talent and more a matter of being in the right place at precisely the right time.
So they tell me.
She gets it.
Do you think he's a good investigator?
No. You and those two Boy Scouts you're with would make better detectives.
Okay, I don't
Is
like
that all,
that.
dear?
A little backhanded compliment there.
Did you know that Lori wants to be a romance novelist?
Doesn't everyone?
Have you discussed any of her ideas with her?
No. Could we please talk about something a little more pleasant?
I should get going.
My publisher thanks you.
That is part of a subplot, though, that will come up. And speaking of another subplot, let's go have a look at take a look at the picture on the wall right in front of you.
One thing I was going to say is that I just really like that there's just a bar here in this train car.
Oh my god, if someone pulled the emergency drinks, all those glasses would go flying.
Is this Jake and his wife?
Yes. From what I've read, Camille loved to sing and dance, even in death, apparently. Jake reportedly told people that after she died, he would sometimes see strange glowing lights outside the windows at night, bobbing gracefully alongside the train as if dancing with it. He said he found the sight very comforting. I suspect normal people would have found it terrifying.
Did Jake perhaps take drugs?
Yes, that was my next question.
Nancy, what's with the Cheshire Cat grin?
You found Lori.
Yep, she's holed up in the caboose. And as a reward for finding her, she let me have this. It's a letter from Jake to his niece in which he leaves clues telling her how to find his mine.
See how she handed the letter to
Clues
Frank,
are
Julian?
extremely obtuse.
And didn't even let Joe look at it.
Found Lori.
That's actually true.
Guess you don't need us anymore.
Oh, Joe, quit pouting. Want any help?
Are you kidding? You bet I do.
Now you're talking.
Okay, so Nancy is officially Frank Gang, too.
Yeah, I guess so.
Julian needs to find some more backup.
I would say Nancy just placed it in between the middle of them, and then Frank snatched it.
Frank
from
is
Joe.
the Sigma male. That is, we'll
Balducci
leave
wants
it.
me to share everything I find out about Jake Hurley with him.
I'll bet he does.
He just doesn't want you to show him up again.
Yeah, he wants you to do all the legwork so at the last minute, bam, he can swoop in and grab all the credit.
I wouldn't tell him a thing, Nance.
Unless it's to get lost.
Oh, a little jab there by Joe.
It stands to reason that the only person other than Jake who had to have known the location of Jake's mine was the engineer on Jake's train.
Very true.
Not necessarily. Jake might not have told him the exact location. Maybe he just had him drop him off somewhere nearby.
Well, still, we'd be way ahead of the game if we knew where that drop-off point was.
Do you like Frank's outfit more or Joe's?
If the engineer
Damn.
had any surviving relatives, we may be in luck.
I have to
That
say
guy died
Joe,
100
honestly.
years ago.
he's wearing a
How are we supposed to
turtleneck.
find out his name?
Maybe Charlena What's-Her-Face could tell us how to go about it.
Good idea, Frank. I'll ask her. I found a diagram for some kind of contraption that Jake designed, but to operate it, you need his pickaxe and some kind of lamp or lantern, which it looks like he gave to somebody named Buell.
Buell? Joe, show her.
Show her what?
That old picture we found.
Okay.
We found this on the bookshelf. See? Buell's Supplies and Pawn Shop. That's gotta be the same Buell Jake gave his axe and lantern to.
Yeah,
Buell!
100 years ago. And the guy was a pawnbroker, Frank. The stuff's probably long gone.
Or maybe it's still somewhere in Copper Gorge.
Well, that's where we're headed, so let's just hope for the best.
Right.
Talk to you later.
Sounds good.
My name is Buell, and this is my pawn shop. I've worked here 35 years.
Oh, I can just steal this.
Oh yeah, there's another gemstone in the chandelier.
As I was just saying, though, this is the true mystery. If they are biological brothers, how does Joe have ginger hair and Frank has this really deep black hair?
There's only one answer. One of them has artificially colored hair.
Maybe.
Which one is it?
Or maybe... Are they twins?
No, I
Canonically?
think Frank is the older, actually.
It looks like this thing opens up. But
Okay.
how?
I haven't read the Hardy Boys books in a long time.
I haven't either, and I'm feeling really embarrassed right now that I can't remember if they're twins or not. I thought one of them might be older, but maybe I'm mistaken.
We need a Hardy Boys game where you get to call Chet Morton their portly friend.
Yes, we do.
I love Chet Morton. And what was the other one's name?
Chet was
Biff Hooper?
Yes, yeah.
Damn, they were the best.
They were jocks on the football team, bro.
Biff was. Chet Morton was just like a farm kid with a... The
Yeah,
souped up
that's
jalopy
true.
was his car.
That's true.
Okay.
I didn't... First of all, should we call Bess and George about the shoes? Isn't
We will eventually, yes.
Okay. I wasn't sure if that's something we initiate.
Actually, no. I think we can call
What
them
am I
now,
hearing?
probably.
I was hearing something ring.
More questions?
Oh, that's the glasses.
How would I go about finding out the name of Jake's train engineer?
If you're smart, you'd ask me. And because my work is going surprisingly well, during my next break, I'll log onto my archives at home and see what I can turn up.
That'd be great, thank you.
Whoever invented the cellular modem, that's whom you should thank, dear.
Well, I'll let you go.
That would be nice.
So she has archives that she has just built as a historian to do all of her own private research?
I guess so.
Use Google, lady. Like, honestly. I'll bet that she, like, actually proofreads Wikipedia articles. It's probably what she does in her free time. Okay, let's get back to the lorry car, because I think it's time to do a little number on the dance floor.
This is my dance floor. My dance floor. And
Wasn't that a song on
gonna
that-
get copyright striked?
That was a song on that Shake It Up
Yeah.
CD that Bella had, right?
Mm-hmm.
God,
I'm glad you noticed.
I haven't heard that song in forever.
Okay.
Okay, so the square is 4, the duck is 1.
I know. So look at this. Boom, 1. I think we need to use, like, all of them.
Yeah. Negatives are still just as effective, though. So what if you take the... wait, no, bring that back. Now put the 3 over here. Nah, that's 2. Okay, I can't count. Get out of here before I embarrass myself again.
We're missing a slug.
We can get another one, don't worry.
Wait, can we do the shoes puzzle?
We can do the dance floor one, yeah.
Whoa!
What in the...
Somebody must have thrown the emergency brake.
That scared me.
Psych, no we can't.
Did somebody throw the brake? Or something?
Oh, Joe, now you sound like Lori.
Hey, I was the first one on the scene, and I saw no one.
What did
Joe's
the
on
engineer
Quaaludes.
say?
He said the train could have derailed. He reset the brake, muttered a few
Imagine it
choice
did.
words,
We all died.
then headed back to the engine just as you and Lori showed up.
Everybody was there except Charlena. I don't think she left her laptop the whole time.
Okay, so we can probably safely rule her out.
Do you think she could have thrown the brake and snuck back to her laptop without your seeing her?
Not likely, but possible, I guess.
The question is, why? What did she or anybody else stand to gain by stopping the train?
Answer? Nothing. Which is why I think we should at least consider the possibility that something less human in nature may be at work here.
Ah, Joe.
I'm going to see if Balducci's done dusting for fingerprints. Catch you later.
You know, I'm starting to become suspicious of the fact that there is only one emergency brake on a 6-car train. That seems like it might be a design flaw. Anyways, just turn around real quick. This is something that you actually brought up that I think is really clever. There's actually is a clinking of glass noises when you chill in the dining section of the train car.
I actually did never notice that. Yeah.
That's a really nice touch. I never noticed that either.
I really want to just be on a train now and be at a bar on a train.
Have you ever been on like an actual train, like a passenger train?
Like a decade ago.
I was once on one for a field trip. I think it was in the 7th grade, and it was really cool because like we actually had like lunch served with and stuff. It was like some speakers talking about the Underground Railroad or some history thing.
Looks like
pretty
Tino's
cool.
through dusting for fingerprints.
Okay, now let's just throw the brake to make sure that this is
I was
not a
gonna
dummy
say
one.
we have to check that this works.
Better not mess with that puppy.
Nonsense, Nancy. It's all protocol. This is all protocol, Nancy.
All right.
Okay, so let's get back
a real detective would have pulled the brake a second time just to see if it works.
just to make sure.
Tino, what do you have for us? Please, let us know.
Okay, so now we're gonna talk with Tino about.
We also
the
need to
fingerprints.
wait. What's going on here?
Packing
Why is
peanuts?
this in a question mark?
Those are packing peanuts.
Yeah, but
That one does kind of.
these
look
were
like
not here before.
No, they weren't. Very strange. Very, very strange.
You're formally detained.
Glad you dropped in. Lori told me she'd given you a letter from Jake Hurley that says how to find his mine.
Oh, I'm not sharing it with you, buddy.
I didn't mention it before because it's very bizarre.
Lori should have given that to me. I mean, I'm the
Ooh.
trained professional around here.
Okay,
Let me take a
Buster.
look.
No,
Getting a little
no.
big for your britches here,
Hey!
Tino.
Nancy, do not succumb to this twisted malfeasance.
I've seen enough. 2 words. Useless.
Okay,
Those are
buddy.
just the rantings of a
That
guy
is
who
kind
spent
of one
way too
word.
much of
He
his
just
life
said it
swirling
in
mud around
in 2 parts.
hot sun.
No, maybe he
Five-star
didn't mean
nut job.
useless. Maybe he meant like use less. 'Cause
That makes
that's-
no fucking sense.
But he says 2 words. See, useless is 1 word, but he said 2 words. Use less. But what are we supposed to use less, Tino?
What did you mean by this, Tino?
This is the real mystery.
Lori says she found this letter in a wastebasket.
Exactly where it belongs.
Did you find any fingerprints on the emergency brake handle?
None that were any help, thanks to Casey Jones up there. I told the geezer not to touch
Gosh.
anything, but he went and got his big, fat, oily paw prints all over the place. If we didn't need him to drive the train, I'd charge him with obstruction of justice.
So you have no
It's not even
idea
a
who threw the
crime.
brake?
Whoa,
don't know.
I didn't say that. As a matter of fact, I found this. Probably fell out of the perp's pocket while he was yanking on the handle.
Looks like some kind of thermometer.
Yeah, like the kind a certain ghost hunter uses on that bogus show of his.
You think John Gray threw the brake? But why would he do that?
Because they're thinking about axing his show, that's why. I checked with this buddy of
Oh.
mine in L.A. Gray's got to come up with something real big real soon, or he's
Oh,
toast. And
that
you
is
can't
interesting.
get much bigger than a train with a spooky past that's prone to strange accidents, now can you?
Hmm.
Have you confronted John with your suspicions?
All in due time. I always like to get my ducks in a row
What?
before I make an arrest.
Tino, you need to have probable cause.
You're
Yes.
going to arrest him?
Hey, the train could have derailed. We're talking reckless endangerment, attempted assaults, maybe even attempted murder. John Gray wanted publicity. That's exactly what I'm gonna give him.
Hope I didn't take up too much of your time.
Helping people is what I'm all about.
There's no such thing as bad press.
Tino, I think you need to use less of the shrooms, buddy.
Wonder what Jake used this for.
Okay, let's get to the Lori car because I think it's time we get this puzzle. Hopefully someone doesn't throw the damn emergency
Yeah,
brake
imagine
again.
the brake goes again. What if the brake went while we were crossing, like right
Oh my
there?
God,
We
Nancy
would've-
would actually
we
fall
would've-
off the train.
Yeah, we would have died. Like, we would have slammed at Mach speed into, like, that door.
Okay.
Like, imagine right now. We'd
Okay,
be
okay.
dead.
So to have a look at the dance floor, this is a simple enough puzzle. And then go to your inventory, because I think we have
What?
on the bottom, this right here. No, that's not it.
Are you sure about this, Jamie?
There's something in here that we need.
I don't think we can do this
Just,
yet.
okay.
First of all, we need to learn about the shoe's backstory.
Oh wait, you're right.
We have to call
okay,
Cousin
okay.
George.
There's some things going
You're
on
a
here.
silly little goose.
I'm. Pardon me. I'm forgetting some of the methods in this game.
Hello?
Hi, Bess.
Hey, what's going on?
The name of the company.
The name of the company that made Jake's wife's dancing shoes is too faded to read. But to find Jake's mine, I need to know what it is.
Hey, I know what you can do. Take a picture of them with your cell phone, then send it to us, and we'll check them out for you.
But I thought you guys had to paint Bess's room.
Boring. Besides, we're going to have to take a break soon because we're almost out of paint. Probably because Bess has gotten more on me than she has on the walls. Anyway, send us a picture of the shoes via cell phone and we'll get right on it.
Ah, you guys are the greatest.
I know. Need anything else?
Ooh, spill the tea.
Tino Balducci definitely has a thing for Laurie Gerard.
Really? Ooh, I bet the tabloids would love to hear that.
What's more, I get the feeling Laurie feels the same way about him.
You mean there's some kind of mutual attraction thing going on between them?
Something's going on between them. I'm not really sure what.
We'll find out. I mean, that's a mystery worth pursuing. To heck with this Jake Hurley stuff. You'd give up the possibility of finding gold for gossip, Bess? For gossip this good? Oh, yeah.
I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay. Well, George, back to work.
Okay, I think what we're supposed to do next is the puzzle in Tino's car then. I got a little turned around there.
But we need to take a picture of the shoes first, right?
Oh yeah, there's that too. Let's go do the Tino's car puzzle. It's the silver is the key, that thing. Whatever it is.
We should... Wait, the one that... Oh. But we should probably take a picture of their shoes, because that's probably a time-based event.
Kind of. Just take a left here and we'll do that next.
Alrighty.
All in due time, we'll get it all done.
What do we have here?
Cigar box.
So
Okay.
it's like silver is orange.
So go to the thing.
Alright, Jamie, it's your job to memorize. Like, was
That's
that
not-
it?
That's not it, no.
Uh-oh.
Oh, can we not pick it up? Is it just sitting in that drawer?
What in the world is this?
Okay, so great. Back we go.
That's not
It's just
cool.
in this car though. It should be on the right.
Alright, Jamie, your job is to memorize this, and if you don't, then...
Okay. I'm gonna have to just start repeating this out loud in my head. It's not that one. I think it's the next drawer. No, that's where the blood things were.
Am I gonna go? I feel like I'm doing one of those, like... Are you kidding me?
It's not...
Oh my...
There it is.
There.
Okay. Orange, blue, green, red, purple, yellow. OBG, RPY. OBG, RPY.
Okay, trust me.
OBG, RPY. OBG, RPY. OBG, RPY. OBG, RPY. OBG, RPY. OBG, RPY. Okay. O, B, G, R, P, Y. Alright, I did it. I'm the best. Oh, that was so close.
Whoa. What do we have here? Whoa.
The combination just came off.
Cool.
Did it break?
This looks important.
Looks like a pattern for some kind of dance step.
That's what I
Maybe
thought we
better
already
keep
had.
this.
Okay.